Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Hey gang, it's time for the Halloween weekend edition of the video of the day. First off, I want to start this video off by sending out my sympathies to the Stanton family. And she was one of the bus drivers at the school who was in the bad accident over at Belty and Carpenter Road. And her and her husband were both killed in that car accident. We want to send out our sympathies to the family. There's four kids. 3 of them are grown. One of them's a senior at Genesee this year. And, you know, I can't imagine losing one parent that way, but to lose both of them that way, man, I don't know. That's got to be tough. I can't even imagine that. But anyway, we were the realtor guy was just here, and we got some stuff we got to do real quick to help fix up the house. Somebody wants the house, so it looks like the house might be sold. That'd be nice. We can get that to go through. The only problem that we're having is the roof. The roof for FHA needs to have at least 2 years life left on it, and that roof doesn't have 2 years life left on it. I don't think that roof had maybe 3 or 4 years life on it when we bought it, and we didn't do anything with it because we just couldn't afford to do it. It cost too much money. And but anyway, we're going to do a few little glips today. Richie and Scotty are going to go out trick-or-treating later, and Richie is dressing up as the Undertaker. Now, if you don't know who the Undertaker is, you don't watch WWE, you don't know who the Undertaker is, he's a wrestler. And Richie's got it to where he looks pretty much like the Undertaker. He's even got a long coat that he's wearing, and he's got some black sweats and a black tank top with a white shirt underneath it, which is, when the Undertaker first started, that's what he used to wear. He used to wear a white shirt under it. So, but I mean, with as chilly as it might be tonight, he don't need to be out there with, you know. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue to put some things on here and maybe scare the daylights out of you. If that just didn't scare the daylights out of you, nothing will. Okay, gang, we're going to finish up the weekend edition from in here. Wanted to get the boys dressed up, but it's been a pain in the neck. Nobody's dressed up yet. Nobody. I mean, we're all dressed, but we're just not. Never mind. Anyway, actually, we have a couple of jokes today. I've got another Halloween joke, but I want to do a top 10 list today. Okay, these are the top 10 reasons that you're too old to go trick-or-treating. Okay? Number 10, you get winded from knocking on the door. Number 9, you have to have another kid chew the candy for you. Ew, it's disgusting. Number 8, when you trick-or-treat, you ask for high-fiber candy only. Gotta have that fiber, keep yourself regular. Number 7, when someone drops a candy bar into your bag, you lose your balance and fall over. Number 6 of the top 10 reasons you're too old to go trick-or-treating. Number 6, people say, "Great Boris Karloff mask." And you're not wearing a mask. Ooh. Can I hear somebody say, "Ouch"? I heard that. Number 5, when the door opens, you yell, "Trick-or..." You can't remember the rest. Number 4 of the top 10 reasons why how you know you're too old to go trick-or-treating. Number 4, by the end of the night, you have a bag full of restraining orders. Ooh, that's a tough one. Number 3, you have to carefully choose a costume that won't dislodge your hairpiece. Mine's real, see? Number 2, you're the only Power Ranger in the neighborhood with a walker. And the number 1 reason you know you're too old to go trick-or-treating, you have to keep going home to go pee. So no matter whether any of those fit you or not, I hope you have a happy Halloween. Alright? Right now, I'm going to do the comic joke. Now this is a comic. I'm going to put it in right here so that you can see this and read it. It's hilarious. I got it from April Hunter. Now, if you don't know who April Hunter is, she used to be a woman wrestler, okay, and She's on Twitter, and I got this off from her Twitter. Okay? Looked like somebody died in here. I'm sorry, I thought that was funny. Oh, Pete. Anyway, I hope everybody has a safe and happy Halloween. Okay? Mainly safe. Be safe while you're out there. You know, the kids, they need to wear something on their costume that reflects so that the cars that are driving down the road can see them. You know, make sure that you look at their candy before they eat it. You know, all the common stuff that our parents used to do with us, right? There are some nutballs out there. Remember back here some years ago, they were putting razor blades in candy and all kinds of, oh man, it's just crazy. And the key thing on Halloween is don't eat too much candy or you'll end up getting fat. You'll end up getting real fat. Take it from somebody who's real fat. Actually, and I think I mentioned this in the video the day before, I was tipping the scales right around 250 pounds when I started working, and I'm down to 217 now, or at least it was 217 last I checked. I always eat like a pig on the weekends, though. My day off, I always eat a lot. I think it kind of makes up for some of it. But somebody said, don't make yourself sick, because I don't eat a lot during the week. But I don't. I don't really make myself sick. I don't really get sick. But still, you know, there are days when I come home and sometimes I don't even bother with supper because I'm just too tired. But I gotta have lunch while I'm at work, because if I don't have lunch while I'm at work, I just don't have the energy to go on. We do have our new home. I think I told you guys all that earlier. We got to go sign the papers tomorrow and get the keys, and we're slowly going to move things over the next week. But some of the bigger things are going to have to wait till the weekend. The chest of drawers, the dresser, stuff like that. I'm going to have to wait till the weekend. But in any event, we're going to be all set to go. And it's going to be interesting watching the animals adjust to the new house. Especially Betsy. Betsy's a nutcase. She runs everywhere. She goes like 90 miles an hour. She takes off. She runs out to the living room. She gets over by the kitchen. She turns around. She runs back through. She comes in here, jumps on the bed, turns around, goes right back out, goes on there, is like, hey, she can't do it right now because there's boxes all over the living room because we've been packing, getting ready to go, because we're ready to go. And then to get the news today that, you know, the people who looked at the house like the house now, if they can just get the mortgage for it. The FHA, oh, I'll tell you, that's going to be a tough one. I hope somehow, some way, they can make it work. Because we get the house sold, we get everything taken care of with this, get out from underneath it, we can get some money for a relocation expense, which will help us pay back some of the people that we had to borrow money from in order to get this house. Anyway, it's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We got to go up to our friend's house up at the farm. She's got some of those plastic totes for us. We're going to use those. I want some of the bigger ones so that we can put our blankets in them, because we got a lot of blankets. But we got to do that. And definitely going to have to get some boxes this week. Get some more stuff packed up so we're ready to go. We got a lot of stuff downstairs we got to pack up yet. And it's just going to be chaos. So, in any event, like I said, I hope everybody had a safe and happy Halloween. And I hope nobody, I don't hear about anybody, you know, getting some weird candy or running into some weird people. I mean, you're going to run into weird people, for Pete's sake, it's Halloween, but there are some really weird people out there. Anyway, hope nobody got the pants scared off of them. Now, coming up in the next few weeks is going to be Thanksgiving, at least if you're here in the United States, because I know some of you that watch my videos aren't from this country. They're not from the U.S. They're from other countries around the world. Maybe you watch on YouTube and you're not from the U.S., but Thanksgiving's coming up, and we are going to have a very special Thanksgiving edition. Of course, there's going to be a special edition of the video of the day once we get moved into the other house. So we're going to have to see how things pan out. We're going to have to see how things go and go from there. All right? But until tomorrow, and I think I'm going to do the video of the day tomorrow. I should be able to do it on the way home from work. So until tomorrow, see ya. Happy Halloween!
You're still here? It's over. Go home.